Everybody, it is November 12th, 2007. I am Sonic Sons and making my third video of the night. Or third, one-shot thing, because other videos has to be split up into multiple parts, whatever. About the Oprah controversy that we've recently dealt with. And I basically want to explain this to people who otherwise don't get it, maybe don't know a lot about YouTube. Maybe to Oprah. Maybe Oprah, I don't think really gets this, or handle it. Somebody doesn't get this. Okay, so what happened? Well, I can't say to be a whole expert on facts, but basically, and I saw this. You go to the YouTube front page. For those of you who don't know, who really don't know YouTube, in which case, how do you get to my channel? I'm not sure. But you go to YouTube, and on the front page is a long list of videos which are featured, which are just the people in charge of YouTube have decided to put it on the front page and see if people like it. So Oprah got featured, and being featured is naturally a pretty big deal, particularly if you're a new person starting out and you don't have a lot of subscribers, and then this could be your ticket to fame. It's kind of like being discovered or something. Well, Oprah, of course, doesn't really need any tickets to fame, and this is where the trouble starts, right? So Oprah comes up on YouTube, and she makes a YouTube channel, and she posts like things. I actually haven't seen it much, but I imagine there are things like from the show, and I heard something about like there's the making of the show, behind the scenes sort of deal, and random off topics and whatever, Oprah style stuff. And people on YouTube got angry about this. Why? I'm sure Oprah's wondering why. What exactly is wrong? Do people hate Oprah? Well, no, not until you came to our site. See, the YouTube people, as far as I understand it, well, for one thing, we don't stand around all day just talking about how much we hate Oprah. There wasn't really much of a bias beforehand. But when Oprah shows up, when Oprah comes onto our turf, ooh, now this is our turf. This is YouTube. This is an internet community, you see. We don't particularly like the idea of people with power just coming in, and just, I have all this money, and I have all this power in the outside world, so respect me, The YouTube ideal has you starting from the ground up. You come in, you make a channel just like anybody else, you start with 0 subscribers just like anybody else, and then through making good videos, participating in the community and stuff, people start to notice you, people start to watch you. We like this, right? And if you aren't going to make your fame on YouTube in the first place, you should at least follow the second rule, which says it's a community, you've got to participate. This is how stuff works, right? You look at, Renetto, right? He has a lot of subscribers, and he actually reads his comments. Like, he himself, he doesn't have much in the way of handlers and PR firms and stuff. He reads his comments, and he responds to many emails, and he comments on other people's videos. He watches other people's videos. He's part of the community, and it's Renetto who's kind of leading the charge. I mean, not the leader, but certainly up there in the charge. I mean, I don't know, of criticizing Oprah here, criticizing YouTube in general. The criticism being that the corporates in charge don't fully understand the community, and that's probably going to be a long-term thing. And we have the corporate people and the community people, and there's that big difference between us, right? So, but then Oprah shows up out of nowhere with just all her fame from television, as if it's going to cross over into YouTube, and we're like, we don't like this. We don't like big media, like, taking over or whatever. Not like she's even taking over, buying out YouTube or something. This doesn't feel right. And then there's the fact that she got featured, which is quite an honor. I'm like, well, why does Oprah need this, So it feels like the corporates are now just featuring her because a lot of the outside world knows about Oprah, and so they see Oprah on the front page of YouTube, maybe YouTube will get some more traffic. Not to mention Oprah will get some traffic. But, they're just looking out for their own interests. We don't like to see that. If Oprah's going to get featured, it should be because she did a particularly good video. And her video was just like, hello, YouTube, I'm going to be on YouTube now. Yay! No particular criticism against Oprah. I mean, I'm okay with her in general. But you don't understand the YouTube thing, do you? If she had done this smart, she would have started a channel and then just like commented on other people's videos. Watch other stuff. Hopefully Oprah herself would watch other stuff. Now that's kind of far-fetched, I know, because she's such a high celebrity and everything, right? But yeah, maybe. Stranger things have happened. And then, if she becomes part of the community, right, then we're much more open to watching videos. Another thing she did is she's been censoring comments. Ooh. That is bad. This is community. This is like, you know, free speech stuff. As Renetto put it, like she put on her channel, you know, we invite your comments. Which, to most people, certainly to PR people, this sounds like a very friendly thing. We invite your comments. But to Renetto, and to a bunch of other people right along with him, this is offensive. Renetto responds with something like, you know, you don't invite our comments. This is YouTube. Comments are part of the deal. You know, we don't believe in censoring comments, except for abject spam, of course. I myself do that when something's just like, look at my new porn vid. I'm just like, spam, block user, delete. You know, and people are understanding of that. But requiring that every comment be approved, you know, requiring that, and then letting like only the good ones through. People don't like that. This is community, you know. You're gonna face the community. You're gonna face the YouTube army and what they think of you, good and bad, right? And there are people on both sides, and those people will start bickering, and those people, you know, all these things. But you're supposed to face it. I've noticed, apparently there's been some caving to pressure here, because as Renetto pointed out, the featured video is somehow not on the feature list anymore, as if it would never been featured in the first place, which is interesting. And then he went over on his video. He went over to Oprah's videos and found no comments visible. He was like, wow, guys, in a really sarcastic voice, wow, you guys need to be really creative if you want to get on an Oprah comment. You should hire a PR firm, do some poetry to compliment her high enough in order to get your comment on the page. You see how this feels like? It feels like Oprah's being an elitist. Like Oprah's above us. Oprah gets a feature without doing anything interesting. Oprah, you know, doesn't have to listen to all her comments. Also says she's not going to respond to all her emails. And granted, if you're not going to respond to the emails, I suppose you might as well admit that rather than pretend otherwise. But it just feels like you're, you know, cold and distant. We want you part of the community, Oprah, right? We want to know you're involved, and it's not like this is just your extra TV channel. And so comments have been through on Oprah, and I was scrolling through these comments, and at first all the comments are really positive. I'm like, look, I'm letting the positive ones through. But then I found a few negative ones, and I found a few even of like, you know, when are you going to stop censoring comments? Which is nice. And you see that comment. Oh, apparently they've stopped censoring. Then I saw, you know, you can rate comments now. You can do a thumbs up or thumbs down and everything. All the positive comments had negative ratings, and most comments on YouTube get like 0. Most people don't bother, plus or minus. But everything that was plus or that was pro Oprah was marked negative. And this, you know, this stuff I guess could be a result of somebody like hacking in or whatever. But that's pretty indicative of people being mad, you know. And I imagine that she's received more angry comments than good comments, at least in this first firestorm of all this. And I read more good comments than bad comments on her videos so far. And then like when there was a comment like, "Hey Oprah, leave YouTube," that got like plus 41 on the rate the comments deal, and nothing gets to plus 41. You know, it's pretty ridiculous stuff. So moral of the story, guys. To anybody looking to get involved in YouTube, you gotta get involved with the community. You gotta watch videos, talk about videos, allow any comments except for abject spam, and you know, just be one of us. Don't do anything that would make you seem elite. We're not much on for elitism here. This is YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you later.